Tonight on Piha Rescue.
What a monster! What a monster!
It's carnage and chaos at the classic Piha boat races.
Can we have some medics, please?
A group of Yanks trapped in front of the Lion.
Get out, because we've got to get free.
And at Raglan, police report a missing surfer in atrocious conditions.
IRB2, if you can respond.
Okay, so we've got two situations here.
It's a big day at Piha, big surf, and the annual Piha Big Wave Classic. More than 40 teams from around New Zealand have set up base at Piha, with their traditional rowing boats originally used as rescue crafts. Also competing this year, teams from across the ditch.
Very hard to judge. It goes flat and then it goes big and then flat. It's just, yeah, I hate to get caught in the wrong spot, put it that way.
And posing nicely, an English team from Cornwall.
Well, we've been here since Monday. We took the boats out this morning, but I think it'd be fair to say it's more powerful here than we're used to in Cornwall.
You're not wrong there, mate. Even during practice runs, injuries are not uncommon. Like this crewman from Mount Maunganui who's copped an oar to the knee. Fortunately, although it's sore, it's not race ending. The hard women of Piha aren't put off and head out for their test run.
Yeah, we've been training at least about 4 times a week.
But those sessions were in flat seas, nothing compared to today. Less concerned with winning are the Orewa girls.
We're going to make it out in one piece. Out and back in one piece. No big deal.
And 5 minutes later, all that training has gone down the drain for the Piha girls. They may have got a few chuckles on the beach, but out on the water, it's no laughing matter. Some of the girls are injured, and it's back into rescue mode at Piha Beach. Jet skis and IRBs are plucking both pieces of wreckage and girls out of the huge swell. The Poms try their best to keep calm and carry on. The first of the girls are brought to shore. Their boat is no longer race-worthy, and neither are the girls. One needs medical attention. Even their sweet Phil needs a pickup, but fortunately, he's not injured, just a bit lazy.
We have no idea, we just got oar in the mouth. That's fine.
She'll swell.
The water, the wave just broke on us. And we just went up and pretty much just candlestick and went over the top.
Another broken mate, another cut. No worries, keep an eye on it, come back if you need to, yeah? Mainly soft tissue stuff. We use a lot of ice. It's probably the thing we use the most, and some hard nut pills. But when it goes wrong badly.
Sweet ball. What's left of it?
The baseball bat.
Now it's a baseball bat or cricket bat.
The first race hasn't even started. 2 boats down.
My boat's all right.
Well, 1 boat rapid repairs to get it going again. Not a good start to the day.
And immediately, another emergency. Reports have come in that a group of American surfers has been swept onto Lion Rock, out of the lifeguard's sight.
Rob, are you going back out? Are you going back out, Rod? Can I jump in? Can I jump in?
Cameraman Byron is dumped. With so many to pick up, there's no room in the boat for Piha Rescue. Meanwhile, around the other side of Lion Rock, a washed-up surfboard has been spotted by jet ski crewman Duncan.
Negative. Anyone being with it. It was just found floating north side line. No one attached, over.
In no time, the 3 American tourists are brought back to safety.
Hey guys. What happened there? How did that happen?
The water pulled us we couldn't get ourselves out. We're all unexperienced surfers.
Yeah, that's a little too strong out there.
Yeah, we didn't really know.
Too high.
our boy.
But two of our friends are still out there. Yeah, there's like...
I seriously was like crying. I was like, where are our friends? Did you see us waving for help? We were like...
But in all the excitement, they forget to mention that two of their friends are still stranded on the rock. Immediately, another IRB is launched and finds the remaining Americans taking shelter in the Glut, a small lagoon in front of Lion Rock. The two girls have made a wise choice to remain in this calm spot and call for assistance rather than swimming out to sea or climbing the rocks.
We are calling for help. Yeah, I noticed.
Yeah.
They are quickly picked up by the IRB and speed to the beach to join their mates. The group may be nervous in the waves, but they aren't shy in front of the camera.
Basically what happened was I got stuck in the swell and kept getting pushed to the rocks. So I tried climbing a rock, and then Hope comes, sees nobody around, so she tries to save me and go back. And then the lifeguards came and helped us out of there.
Yeah.
So
I saved the boards. She's the most important part.
Board saver.
Very scary. It was my first time out there, and I don't think I'm going to go back, but it's an experience.
And the Americans leave Piha safely, together with their boards and a few stories. Back at the Piha Classic, Sweet Phil is making some urgent repairs. The Piha girls have pulled out of the competition, their boat beyond repair. But this damaged boat is needed by the Piha men's crew. As always, live commentary from club president and Piha lifeguard, Peter Brown.
Welcome. This is it. The Piha Classic, the day of the giants, the big men in New Zealand surf boat rowing.
Race officials call for the first race. This race will have two Piha crews. The A team, led by Mark, also known as Horse, and the Boomers, led by Bugsy.
Still plenty of sand on the wave, which means it's really banging on the bar, so you're not going to want to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. We had a couple of habits of doing that last year. We don't want it to happen this year.
Besides the two Piha teams are the Poms from Cornwall, the Aussies from Tannum Sands, and other Kiwi teams, New Brighton and Mount Maunganui.
Wings up.
Lane 3, the men from Cornwall, lining up a Piha A. Oh my God, look at that, a monster, it's hit them. They've been taken out. What a huge, huge wave. And it's too much for the Brits. The Boomers, they're lost. They lost the sweep, he's out, he's gone. He's clinging on for dear life.
Punching on the nose.
Looks like you can lead a horse to water. And just like last year, Piha A are in the drink.
It's the crowd favourites, it's Piha A. And they've been swallowed. Come on, guys, get up. Get up.
They still have a chance if they can restart, but they are missing one important tool.
Oh, we've got a broken oar.
The Palms have the same problem.
Let's get the boat up.
All teams carry spare gear, which needs to be retrieved by the crew members themselves from the water's edge.
Well, if we can, we need an oar.
Piha has broken them.
Lady Sweet Phil races to find a replacement oar, which he must drop off on the sand.
New Brighton, they're up, they're over. They know what they're doing. And Mount Wanganui, the mount going nowhere. Coming in to get their gear is Piha A. They can still do it from here. I've seen it before. You never know in these conditions. The mount's still at a standstill. Look at that, what's coming in from out the back there? They're in the wrong place, the wrong time. There's no way out. They're gone. Who's in it? Who's in there? New Brighton are in there. They're absolutely monstered. Oh dear. In the middle, Tannum Sands.
Leading the pack from left to right, Mount Maunganui, Tannum Sands and the Piha Boomers. Leaving behind three capsized boats, New Brighton, the Poms and Piha A. Both the Poms and Piha A are attempting a restart.
2, 3, and let's go. All right, let's go. Okay.
First to turn are the Mount. Second, Tannum Sands. And then the Piha Boomers.
And stroke. Board.
More disaster for Horse and the Piha A team. Another broken oar.
Not again, Piha A. But look at that. Horse decides to keep rowing.
Meanwhile, the Mount are lining up a big ride home, but the Boomers sneak in before them.
They can't get over it. Oh no, no, no. They're up, they're over, they're out. Gone is the Mount. Smashed. It's the biggest stuff in the world today, folks. And Piha A, they're doing it. And all down.
And move. We got the lull. Go. Get moving.
And it's the Boomers that lead the pack now. Keep it straight, boys, keep it straight. Watch out for Horse and the Brits.
Bugsy, go up. Come on, Bugs. Go some more. Go some more. Go.
Now in second place are the team from Tannum Sands.
Those are the Aussies going down. They are Niagara Falls. And what's the surfer doing there? Get out, get out. What a monster, what a monster. Keep it straight. But it's Piha. The Boomers in first place. A sprint for the line, and they've done it. Tannum Sands heading in for a well-deserved second place. Nothing wrong with that. But they better watch out. The boats are still trying to head out. Piha and Cornwall are right in front of you. Watch out. Wow, wow, wow. By a whisker. Well done, well done.
So for the Aussies, it's runners-up this time. But it's the Piha B team, the Boomers, that took everybody by surprise.
Yeah, that was tough. I think every other boat just about turned on the way home, so we're the only one that stayed upright at this stage that we can make out anyway, so they all ran away from that wave. We didn't.
On target for a third place, the Gentleman from England. Closely followed by Piha A.
One more, and pause up. Let's go, come on. Oh,
But not for long. It's deja vu for Piha A as they finish the race the same way they began.
Piha A, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. They're over, it's over. They tried their best all day. You've got to hand it to them. They never gave up.
Hardman Horse accepts a ride in.
I've got a whole lot of races to sweep, so I'll get a lift, eh? Okay.
While Bruce abandons ship and makes a swim for it. Third and last, the Poms, who recovered well from their early strife.
Back shot, off out of the boat, had to get back in and go for it because we knew we weren't last. Yeah, well done. Yeah, it's an exciting race. Yeah.
It's a quick clean-up before the next race.
What happened? What didn't happen?
I need to be standing in here just in case he makes up some excuse
that
and
bloody
blames
crew
us.
of mine there, bloody shambles. That's a disgrace.
Really steep and quite deceiving from the beach. It's bigger than it looked.
Came back, I needed to finish to get the point though, so got to finish. Got a bang on the nose. First race, not bad.
And if the surf stays like this, it's going to be carnage for the remaining races. Meanwhile, in Raglan, morning mist and wild winds have kept most of the visitors away, except the hardcore surfers and kite surfers. Patrol Captain Debbie keeps a close eye on the water as a member of the public has reported a missing person to police. Off-duty lifeguard Scampy scans the water.
Report from police, windsurfer in difficulty in the harbour, approximately 1 kilometre opposite the airstrip. Over.
IRB crews are preparing for a major search and rescue operation. In rough conditions like these, every minute counts.
What's the story? Kite surfer down on the bar or a windsurfer at the stage?
Surfcom, we're launching 2 IRBs now.
A slow start to the day has turned into a manic morning.
Guys, can I have a rhino down the beach too, please? Down to the inner harbour mouth.
2 IRBs are scrambled to cover what is a massive search area.
Quads, please go to the end of the harbour mouth. Please go to the end of the harbour mouth.
With several kites in the water, Debbie tries to identify the person in trouble.
Yeah, and yet the blue kite is coming back this way. He's not even with that guy in the water, is he?
No. But for the guy, I'm not going to kite the airborne again. He's very close.
He's got no board, that black one.
The yellow one with black strip.
The guards need more information if they are to perform a speedy rescue.
Hey Roger, got a few more details, still very sketchy. We believe the informant is standing on the beach side, approximately 1 kilometre away from the airport. The informant is standing with the wife of the kite surfer.
Lifeguards reach the search area and Travis is first out in IRB 1.
Surfcom, is there a colour of the kite being noted at this stage, Surfcom?
Still only blue sail for the kite surfer, North Surfer at this stage again.
But the only blue kite surfer doesn't seem to be in any difficulty.
Yeah, go.
Adam and Lorne launch IRB 2. Meanwhile, back at the surf club, Scampy notices the yellow kite surfer is in trouble. He seems to have lost his board.
He's flying his kites, pull him out of the water, but he's not flying. Well, he's not surfing or whatever.
Doing it again. Right up the nose at 12 o'clock. Is there something in the water, something?
Travis has spotted something in the water up ahead. It's a windsurfer with no wind in his sails. Is this the missing man?
Right here, mate.
It's not a kite surfer, but he's definitely in need of rescue.
Okay, jump on and swim out here. I'll come around and get you.
Exhausted but thankful, Travis hauls him in. While IRB 2 secures his board.
I was a bit nervous and lost the tape very quickly, and I don't know the area much.
Regular surface,
At the surf club, the good news comes in.
He's in Cliff Street. He can see that the IRB's with the guy there now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Scampy, does that guy there have his board on him or not?
No.
Okay, so we've got 2 situations here.
Yeah, he definitely doesn't have a board on.
Yeah, know that. He doesn't have a board, does he?
Confirming, picked up 1 patient, status 4, IRB 2
is going to be recovering the windsurfer.
Confirm that this is the only person in the water, over.
Break, Surfcom, Raglan IRB 1, Raglan IRB 1. We still have another kite surfer that is in difficulty on the outer harbour. He has no board, but he is pulling himself along in the water without a board. Over, he has a black yellow kite with a black trim.
Down the bar, another one, down the bar. Listen to your radio. Go down the bar.
Hey Roger, Surfcom copies IRB 2, if you can respond to Outer Harbour, IRB 1 if you can continue with this current one, over.
The lucky windsurfer is dropped at the beach close to the informant, but Travis has other places to be.
Tell them that we've dropped him on the beach and we're responding to the second incident. He's on.
Meanwhile, IRB 2 desperately tries to find a boardless kite surfer. Before IRB1 can head back out, they need to confirm with the police that they've got the right windsurfer. It's case closed on the beach. But out on the water, confusion.
Raglan IRB1, do you know what we're looking for? Over.
Have you got a visual on them?
Suddenly, the problem seems to have solved itself.
Surfcom, our kite surfer has managed to retrieve his board and is now up and running and is quite safe. Over.
Meanwhile, our windsurfer is reunited with his relieved wife. Although not part of lifeguard duties, Travis retrieves and transports the sailboard around to the Raglan Coast Guard's boat shed, where it's another happy reunion.
Thank you very much. It's been very helpful. Great job.
The very helpful crews head back to base after a successful mission.
Yeah, those conditions can be quite tricky. Wind opposing tide. We're looking at 30 knot winds at the moment. So first time out here at Raglan, and pretty much about third or fourth time he's been on his board. So a bit of a lesson learnt for him, but he's all good.
Come on, let go, let go!
Next time on Piha Rescue, the Bethels girls get hammered.
Ladies, what are you doing?
A surfboat on the rocks.
Get it, guys!
We can't hold it. Let's go.
A surfer with a serious head injury. And a lifeguard with a broken foot.